it is very impressive that Oprah has 2 million people watching the internet. There was one science fiction writer who predicted something like this would happen, that he saw the transformation happening with everyone sitting at their computer screens and realizing a different blueprint. So that's what could happen on the Oprah show. We could collectively see a different blueprint, a different design for transformation, and move towards that. Now, this means that Oprah and everyone else who's living in mansions or single-family houses are going to have to change their lifestyle pattern. And that's, I think, the difficult thing about utopian thought, is that it means a change of lifestyle pattern, giving up the possessions that you have in order to live in a collective way. And this is difficult for people. It's difficult for myself to think about it. Moving in a completely different kind of city design where the privacy that I had in the 20th century and the early 21st century is different, a different arrangement, because in these 21st century cities, it moves from a owner-based society to a user-based society. And the owner society totally talks about that on your deathbed, you realize you really don't own anything. You've been using everything all your life. You've been using the water, the soil. You've been using all of your possessions. And now you can't take them with you. So that's really the beauty of death, is that we realize that we are really in a user-based society. So we're going to live by that direction. So everything is owned by everyone. Think about living all goods and services free for everyone at all times. Those are the way I see the cities being developed. And so there's no one that is in a poverty situation. It's time that we end poverty. And we can do that by developing this power of now and utopian thought. So I don't see the utopia as being somewhere vastly in the future. And that's why I think that you've been afraid of utopian thought. It's somewhere in the future. So if you're thinking about the future, you can't be in the now. But I disagree with you, because for me, being in the now means thinking about the future. How am I going to create it? And this is what all designers and architects and planners know, that you're in the present. Now you have enough consciousness to realize that if you want to create a better world, you need planning, you need organization to get you to that better state. So I really feel that we have got to collectively understand this power of now. When we have 10 minutes of silence on the Oprah show, that's the power of what we could do if we have a new form in mind of what we're going to create. And that's what my life story has been about, is trying to find the eco-city, the arcology, which is ecological architecture, and move towards that direction. And it is a radically different kind of structure than what we see presently in society.